Our next presentation deals with market intelligence as a component of revenue growth management. Our speaker is Stefanie Collins, business advisor for Vistex. Stefanie, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you very much, John. So first of all, hello everyone. As John mentioned, I'm Stefanie Collins, business advisor at Vistex, and I'll be guiding you through part of the session. I'll start with a brief introduction to Vistex and how we support you through, how we support consumer packaged goods companies. We'll then take a look at the evolving role of the online channel in the consumer industry and dive into how digital market intelligence is becoming a key driver for success in e-commerce. I'll also walk you through a real world use case focused on digital shelf analysis, what it is, how it works, and most importantly, how it can help you improve your performance in the online space. And finally, we'll close with a Q&A session to address any questions you might have. Let's get into it. Okay, so first question that arises is actually who is Vistex as to be able to talk about market intelligence as a component of revenue growth management and furthermore digital shelf analysis, which is the topic that we're going to have today. So, as seen on the top left, we're a global company with offices in every major region, and we work with over 1,500 clients worldwide. Our biggest focus is on consumer products, and we are proud to be a trusted partner in this space. Vistex also has a strategic partnership with SAP, and our solution can be delivered in two ways, either fully embedded within SAP with no need for integration as part of it, or more commonly as a cloud-based application. Now, what makes Vistex unique in the consumer product industry? First, we provide a complete revenue growth management platform that helps you manage all key areas from pricing, promotions, contracts, and trade deals. Second, Vistex is a true end-to-end solution. You can manage your commercial processes in one integrated environment. And third, we support omni-channel strategies, including traditional trade, modern retail, online, and direct to consumer, whether your customers are direct or indirect. And fourth, last but not least, our platform incorporates the best practices we have collected from hundreds of projects, making it faster and easier to implement and adopt. Lastly, also, just to mention that consumer products is a very important industry for us in Vistex. On the bottom left, we can also see some logos of some of our consumer product customers. And as to sum a little bit, Vistex supports a wide range of product categories from food and beverages to electronics, home care, fashion, and more. And we really serve companies from all sizes. From global giants such as 12 of the top 20 consumer product companies that already use Vistex to regional and emerging brands. Moving on, now we're going to actually go and take a closer look at e-commerce, starting with North America. So on the graph to the left, we can observe that e-commerce in North America continues to grow steadily. So after the significant surge during the COVID period, the online channel didn't just maintain its growth, it really kept expanding. So it's attracting more shoppers and seeing better performance in both volume and value. And what we see is North America is the second largest e-commerce market right behind Asia Pacific. Globally, e-commerce is expected to reach $4.8 trillion in revenue by 2025 and duplicate this figure by 2027, reaching $10 trillion. So it's clearly that the online channel is becoming more important each year. It's not really the future, it is actually already the present. We can see here the growth trend extends across categories in which electronics and fashion are leading, but it's also impressive to see how food and beverages are generating significant revenues online as well. We see that regardless of the category, e-commerce is an opportunity for consumer product companies, and simply that cannot be, overlooked. Let's focus now also on digital shelf analytics, what it is, how market intelligence in a digital world can drive better results. So, when thinking about your digital strategy, it's helpful to break it down into three guiding questions. Why are you going digital? Where will you engage with your customers? And how will your product portfolio support this strategy? So let's walk through all these. Starting with the why, this is about defining your e-commerce objectives. What are you trying to achieve? So with e-commerce is more than just e-commerce is more than just a sales channel. It's really a strategic touch point that connects you directly with consumers. Beyond increasing sale, which is the typical one, it provides also opportunities to gather real-time customer feedback, customize product recommendations and promotions, test and launch innovative innovations quickly, build long-term brand loyalty, and expand into a new or underserved markets with lower barriers to entry. Next, moving to the where, your digital channels and how they shape your consumer touch points. So your digital go-to-market strategy must align with your business goals and the level of control you want over the customer experience. Options for this include online marketplaces like Amazon or Walmart, which offer broad reach but less control over data and brand presentation. Also, you have as another option the retailer.com platforms, your retail specific websites, where you can influence assortment and promotions through partnerships, and direct to consumers websites, which offer full brand control because these are yours, direct data ownership, and higher margins. But it's key that choosing the right channels impacts your data access, your consumer relationships, and your competitive agility. Finally, we'll explore also the how, which is the space, which specifies the ways your product portfolio can support and reinforce your digital goals. Developing the right online assortment and channel strategy is key. And for this, you should consider if you want to mirror your offline, assortment to support retailer partnership and drive volume, or you might want to highlight premium or exclusive SKUs to build brand equity and increase margins. Another option would be focusing on specialized assortments like family bundles, trial kits, or sustainable options to align with target demographics and brand values. And of course, another one would be ensuring consistent product content and imagery across platforms to reinforce your brand. Ultimately, being digital means being intentional, aligning your e-commerce investments with measurable objectives and ensuring each product, channel, and message supports your broader revenue growth management goals. Moving forward, at the end of the day, we have the technology that supports all this. So technology is transforming how consumer product companies really compete and win in the digital space. And success today hinges not just on having a digital presence, but on delivering superior data-informed customer experiences across all touch points. So let's explore these three powerful technology trends that are reshaping the e-commerce landscape. So first of all, we have the AI-powered digital assistants. These smart tools act as virtual space representatives. By analyzing user behavior in real time, they tailor products suggestions to individual preferences, increasing conversion rates and customer satisfaction. More than just improving navigation, they help create a personalized and frictionless path to purchase. When it comes also to augmented reality and virtual reality, so augmented reality lets shoppers visualize products in their real world context, trying on glasses, previewing home decor, or testing cosmetics virtually. So virtual reality takes it even one step further by offering immersive shopping environments like 3D showrooms or interactive brand experiences. Both technologies really reduce hesitation, increase confidence, and lower return rates also for the manufacturers. And the third one, which is digital shelf intelligence, which our use case will be also on this one. Unlike shopper-focused technologies, digital shelf intelligence empowers brands and manufacturers to optimize their competitive position. It delivers visibility into how your products are displayed and priced across digital retailers, competitor movements and promotions, and assortment gaps and launch trends. Digital shelf intelligence gives you the insight to drive execution excellence, whether it's ensuring promotions go live as planned, benchmarking against market leaders, or identifying quick wins in assortment strategy. So all these three together, these technologies elevate both the consumer experience and the strategic capability of your teams. From personalized services to optimized operations, digital technology is a cornerstone of modern revenue growth management. So while the digital shelf is the online equivalent of a physical store shelf, adding intelligence to it optimizes how products are displayed and priced, ensuring better visibility and performance in the e-commerce space. There's four core capabilities it brings together. So first is the data crawling. So this one collects the data globally across websites, including pricing, promotions, assortments, and new launches. Then we have big data, which organizes and stores the massive volume of information. Next, we have the analytics that translate these complex data into clear, actionable insights. And finally, we have artificial intelligence, which harmonizes all this data from different sources and detects trends and recommends actions. So we can really see here, based on an example, this is a product listing on Amazon, in this case for Beurre Le Pen Regatta. So this example helps illustrate the breadth and richness of data that digital shelf intelligence tools can capture and analyze in real time. So over here, you can actually see from the single screen that we can take name and manufacturer, ratings, reviews, colors, and pack sizes, basically anything which is written on the website, even pictures. So price, promotions, availability, and stock levels, shipping cost and delivery options, distributor or seller identity. I mean, is it Amazon itself, or is it actually the home manufacturer? Product descriptions and technical specifications. So it's really anything that is on the website can be scanned and used, to enrich the data. So this visual demonstrates that each product page becomes a rich source of competitive and executional insights, especially when monitored continuously through automation, because then you can actually track also even changes along the time. And if we go even one step further, stepping back from the detailed Amazon example we just saw, and zoom out to a broader and more abstract view of what digital shelf intelligence can truly capture. While the previous slide showed a single product in context, this slide represents the full spectrum of digital signals at play. So this visual represents the interconnected web of digital market signals that can be captured, can be analyzed and transformed into actionable intelligence. It really shows how data from various touchpoints in the digital ecosystem, including customers, competition, illegal sales, distribution, and marketing, all come together and can be centralized, processed, and used to drive decisions. So we can really see here in the image, for example, on competitors. It helps us understand how your rivals position themselves and evolve their portfolios. So this really helps you benchmark performance and anticipate strategic shifts. Then we have also the illegal sales. You can really track and detect unauthorized activity, such as gray market imports or counterfeit goods that could erode your brand value or pricing strategy. You can even go, see, okay, distribution channels. Understand, monitor how and where your products are sold online, from direct channels to third-party platforms, and to maintain pricing integrity and control visibility. And you have also marketing and customers. So tap into consumer sentiment and brand perception through ratings, reviews, and social engagement to fine-tune your messages. So as to say that text can also be, free text can also be, scanned. And last, overall trends. You can spot emerging products, pricing, and demographic trends to stay ahead of the curve and innovate effectively as well. So this view really shows how digital shelf intelligence connects scattered online signals into a comprehensive 360 understanding of the market landscape. So at Vistex, we turn unstructured online data, as we have just seen that can be actually gathered all along the websites, into strategic values through a streamlined three-step process known as data harmonization. So first of all, we crawl the web, collecting real-time product data exactly as it appears online. So this includes everything from pricing and assortment changes to new product launches across multiple websites, retailers and platforms, and even languages. Second, we structure the data. This means organizing, enriching, and transforming it into usable formats that match your internal systems. So we use data consistency, fill gaps, if any, and align it to your business context. And third, so that you can actually use it, we integrate the structured data into your existing business solutions through automated updates. So that way you always have the latest, most accurate information feeding your decision-making process. So this process is further enriched also with AI. So after integration, artificial intelligence layers add additional value by forecasting market trends based on historical and real-time data patterns. It helps you identify which brands or products are emerging as leaders or followers within your category. And it also analyzes competitor behavior, giving you insight into how they respond to market shifts. Finally, AI guides you our promotional and pricing decisions by suggesting also optimized actions for better outcomes based not on guesswork, but on real data as it has been scanned. And together, these steps allow you to move from simply collecting data to really making, intelligent, forward-looking decisions to enhance your competitive edge. So moving to the, now we're going to see, how digital shelf intelligence works conceptually. Let's explore how it brings value in a practical real world setting. So we'll walk through how data is gathered, transformed, and turned into actionable insights using VantageView, which is Vistex integrated market analysis platform. Just quickly on VantageView is Vistex market analysis platform, which empowers organizations to collect high quality market data and market intelligence product and pricing decisions and make intelligence product and pricing decisions. So it combines the strengths of digital shelf analytics and the competitor pricing monitoring. So enabling structured access to terabytes of global data. A huge amount of global data, products, places, prices, and promotions. And this platform provides clarity across four key essential commercial levers, which are assortment, where you really understand how your category and competitors are structured across retailers. Prices, which monitor, pricing trends and uncover shifts in competitive positioning. And then you have also the part of promotions to be able to evaluate which promotional strategies are being used and how aggressively they are applied. And of course, you have your consumer behaviors. Where you can detect patterns in how consumer interacts with your brands and products in the digital environment. So with this integrated insight, VantageView helps you better position your products across all distribution channels, driving more informed strategic decisions in today's fast-paced market. So VantageView is built on two core pillars that enable CPG companies and retailers to make smarter, faster decisions using data-driven insights. So digital shelf analytics is more oriented toward consumer products manufacturers, supporting upstream strategic decisions, while the competitor price monitoring is rather tailored to retail execution, helping retailers and sales teams navigate pricing dynamics in real time. On one side, digital shelf analytics helps manufacturers explore competitor assortments, monitor pricing and promotional activity, and generate customized market views. It also enables access to ready-to-use data sets with historical price information and thousands of product categories, not constrained by language or currency. That's all something that we can handle. With clear dashboards and trend reports, it equips teams to understand what's happening across the digital shelf in real time. On the other side, also, for competitor price monitoring, this one allows retail teams to track competitor pricing and availability on a daily basis, and it automatically matches SKUs with competitor offers, enabling accurate benchmarking. With this capability, companies can better understand the competitive landscape, align internal data with external trends, and adjust strategies quickly, All this is supported by dashboards and detailed reports that visualize shifts in pricing and product positioning. So these two pillars work in synergy to drive smarter decisions, and from assortment and pricing to execution and optimization, ultimately supporting agile revenue growth management in today's digital environment. So trade promotions remain a critical investment area for consumer product companies, and digital shelf intelligence plays a role through the entire life cycle. So it's not just at the beginning or the end, it's really from planning to execution to post analysis. So in the planning stage, market data helps you identify key opportunities, and you can analyze market trends to align your promotion timing and positioning. You have also the competitor activity to differentiate your approach and avoid overlap, and the retailer specific insights to tailor offers that match channel strategy and consumer behavior. During execution, you have also digital shelf intelligence that allows you to monitor and react in real time. So you can ensure promo compliance. So check if the promotion is visible and correctly display across digital touchpoints without really having the need to go into the website and do it manually. Then also monitor promo distribution to confirm that the offer is live on the intended platforms as agreed, and also detect out of stock situations or risks immediately and trigger fast replenishment actions. So then comes also the post-analysis phase. So here DSI helps you measure the impact, of tracking the numeric distribution and understand whether the product reached its intended breadth. Evaluate also market share changes and promotional effectiveness, and identify substitution effects, answering if one promoted product was cannibalizing another in your portfolio. So this structured approach, supported by digital shelf intelligence, makes trade promotions not only more effective, but also more measurable, transparent, and optimized for continuous improvement. As we can see here, Vantage View gives you access to dynamic visual insights on brand market share. So broken down by segments such as mainstream and value. These share snapshots help you benchmark performance and track changes in competitive positioning over time. So, and as illustrated here, you can see how leading brands compare in terms of share within the mainstream segment. And on the value side, you can monitor retailers' private labels and economy tier offerings, like, for example, here, Tesco, Asda, and some of the other sub-brands. This kind of data is particularly valuable in the planning phase. So it helps identify which segments are growing, which brands are leading, and where there may be space for differentiation or repositioning. So with this visibility, you're better equipped to guide your pricing, promotion, and assortment strategies. So here we have a typical heat map. So as seen here, the platform provides a heat map style breakdown of assortment gaps by subcategory and retailer. So whether it's bakery, sauces, or gluten-free offerings, in this case, it's a UK grocery data that we have. So you can spot underserved segments and prioritize them in your joint business planning discussion. And this type of insights enables more productive retailer conversations instead of just discussing what's sold well, or you can propose specific assortment expansions that align with the category trends and unmet consumer demand, driving both growth and differentiation. So basically, you're making visible the invisible. It's not the same as in a store where you see it, but you really go and scan the whole internet, all the websites, and make kind of like a dashboard with all the data and make it visible. Here, knowing how your competitor price across different knowing how your competitors price across different retailers is also essential for staying agile in the market. And Vantage View gives you the ability to track pricing ranges by brand and by retailer in real time, revealing not just average prices but also the highest, lowest, and promotional price points. As you can see here in this specific example, the tool visualizes pricing dispersion using a box plot or a price ladder, sometimes called. This lets you quickly spot inconsistencies, price wars, or strategic undercutting. as well as understanding what's the strategy. So in this case of Kellogg cereals, you can see everything from base price to promotional price ranges and understand how your pricing stacks up. So with these insights, you're empowered also to do benchmark your products against direct competitors. You can identify opportunities for pricing optimization and respond quickly to shifts in competitor pricing tactics. This capability really makes your pricing strategy more data-driven and proactive, as well as competitive. Also with Vantage View, you gain continuous visibility in how competitors are executing their promotions and how your products are holding up in real time. So the dashboard shown here highlights a variety of tactical insights, including how many products are on promotion, how many are new to the market, and which are currently out of stock. And one of the most valuable features is the promo pressure daily trend, which tracks how intensively promotions are applied across categories and time periods. So you can compare bundle clearance, sales, and discounts and spot patterns that reveal aggressive tactics or emerging promotional fatigue. So really by combining promotional visibility with stock status, you're able to detect early signs of out of stock issues, collaborate with retailers to ensure promo compliance and replenishment, and refine your promotional mechanics based on real-time competitor behavior. It's like having a digital merchandiser on call. I mean, constantly tracking, alerting, and helping you stay ahead in a fast-moving market. Over here, so as shown in this example, Vantage View provides a daily trend line, also showing the innovation rate by brand. So whether you're competing with Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Fanta, or emerging disruptors like Fever Tree, you can see exactly who's bringing new products to the market and how frequently. So innovation tracking is really critical to staying ahead in fast-moving categories. And with Vantage View, you can monitor the pace and pattern of products launches from leading brands across the markets. And all this helps you, this level of visibility helps you benchmark your own innovation rate against the competition, identify also brands that are accelerating or slowing their pipeline, and also spot first mover opportunities or saturation risks in your category. So really by turning innovation data into clear visual insights, you make proactive decisions about your R&D launching timing and also your promotional support. So regarding promo distribution visibility, this is also key to successful execution. So Vantage View lets you track how widely and consistently your promotions are being activated across digital retailers. So in this example, the dashboard shows that 26 out of 39 monitor websites are actively promoting the product on an activation rate of 66.67%. So you can also monitor the type of promotion, such as whether discounts, bundles, or gifts are being applied, and observe how promo coverage evolves also daily. This all helps you detect promo execution gaps in real time, identify non-compliant or underperforming patterns, and take corrective actions early to preserve ROI, your return on investment. This kind of real-time anomaly detection keeps your promotional plans aligned and your teams focus on delivering maximum in-market impact. You can even, post alerts so that when you come in the morning to the office, you get a message and it's telling you, what changes have happened or any thresholds that has been surpassed. So also after execution, Vantage View allows you to assess how your assortment and brand presence have evolved across retailers. So the chart here illustrates assortment breadth by brand, segmented by retailer. So you can clearly see differences in how brands like Barilla, Biona, Desenko, and others are represented on platforms like Ocado, Tesco, and Aldi. And this view helps you evaluate the number of SKU listed per retailer for each brand, how your product presence compares to key competitors, and where your distribution has grown or declined following your promotional efforts. So these post-execution insights are essential also for reviewing outcomes and informing future strategy, ensuring that your digital shelf gains are measurable and actionable. And coming to the end, so the market analysis is more than just a reporting tool. It's a competitive advantage. So Vantage View enables you to move through three key stages of growth. So first, you establish informed global prices by using consistent high-quality data across regions and channels. This ensures you're not flying blind when setting price points across complex markets. Second is you can beat the competition with real-time insights into their pricing, promotion, and innovation activity. So you can react faster and act smarter. And finally, you're empowered to win new markets, spotting white spaces, is opportunities, and responding with precision. Whether it's launching new SKUs, adjusting strategies, or entering new regions, Vantage View gives you the clarity to lead confidently. And with Vantage View, it's not really about just keeping up, it's really about moving ahead. And that was all it to wrap up the main part of the today's session. So I'll be happy to open the floor to any questions you may have. Just to point out, we have also Christine Selms, our big data expert, with us today. She's here in the background and ready to support any technical or data specific questions you might have during the Q&A. Thanks again for your time and attention today. And if you'd like to learn more, feel free to schedule a demo or discuss how where we can discuss how Vantage View by Vistex can support your organization.
Okay, Stephanie, we'll provide contact information after the Q&A, and we had a couple of questions that came in. The first one, can the web scraping capabilities be customized to meet the specific needs of customers?
So absolutely. Yeah, Vistex offers a flexible and scalable web crawling framework, and customizations can be made to accommodate specific client requirements. We've seen it also including targeted websites. I mean, anything specific that the client has wished. Also, different languages. I mean, there are some countries. Or for example, in Europe, where we also have presence, where it's quite broad in languages. We scan there as well, and also any product attributes that are publicly accessible. Yes.
Okay, next question here. How many websites can Vistex crawl? Is it possible to add new websites?
So yes, Vistex can crawl an unlimited number of websites. So we haven't encountered any limits that we have not been able to do. So new websites can be definitely added on a project by project basis. And as before, I mean, this is something that can be completely customizable. I mean, of course, we have the typical ones, Walmart, Amazon, where we are completely used to, but any other ones that the client might be wanting to crawl, that's something that we can arrange. And there are no inherent limitations, I mean, regarding neither the number of websites, the countries, or even the supported languages.
All righty. All right, the last question I have here that came in, can AI be integrated with Vantage View to make predictions out of the data collected, and how long will it take to implement such a solution?
So yes, AI can be integrated. Vistex supports, I mean, integrations with AI technologies. Current use cases where we have include predictive analytics that leverage historical pricing, for example, or stock data to generate optimized pricing recommendations. Mm, Also, additionally, we're actively developing further AI-driven solutions. Of course, I mean AI is here to stay. So that we combine big data analysis with advanced machine learning capabilities. That's definitely something we have. We even have, I mean, a specific AI or data data science department within Vistex.
Excellent. Well, thank you. Well, that's the only questions I have that came in. So if attendees have further questions in the future and want to contact Stefanie, we are going to have her email on the screen right here. Contact this email. You can reach out and get answers to your questions and continue the conversation. Great presentation. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.